What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel once again. I go by the name Mike, and this is Radio Xposed. Just like we do every time, we sit down here, we talk about issues going on around the world, you know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter where a story is coming from. We talk about it, and today we're talking about a lot of things that went on within the Christmas period in Ghana with this prophecies and all that. You see, why do we make it seem like Ghana is the only place where we know God? It ain't like that. Anyway, last year, the IGP, the Inspector General Police of Ghana, issued a notice to all these prophets who only see God, the prophets who only speak to God on 31st. There was a warning that none of them pastors should come out with all these kind of crap prophecy or guessing or whatever it is. And that's how come we got this umofia and all that. And it's funny to me, right now we are calling it yempenokre. Or my yempenokre. You know what? It's a lot that I can say about this. And we all know. We are in a world, or this current world that we are in is a world of acquiring knowledge. It is better you seek knowledge rather than following an individual who thinks he knows God more than anyone. Read books, seek knowledge, pray to God yourself. I'm not saying there's no God. I believe in God. But you don't have to rely on a pastor at all times. Bro, God created you in his own image. Don't wait for a pastor, somebody who calls himself a pastor or a prophet or whatever it is, to come and tell you, bro, God says this. God says this man is going to die. And now they're pronouncing my grandpa is going to die this year? Really? Well, I got to tell you this. It ain't going to happen. We believe in God. And God knows us. Anyway, just by the way, let me say this. Reverend Owusu Bempah, quote and unquote, a lot of people tag him to be an MPP pastor. I don't care about that because we are individuals. We have life. We have preferences. I can choose to be an MPP or an NDC member. I don't care about that. It doesn't matter. But it becomes a problem when you make certain utterances. And when you pick a certain field and you attach yourself to something like politics, then people point fingers at you. That is why it's kind of hard for people to understand or even believe whatever Reverend Owusu Bempah says. You understand? And that is why most of the time he gets attacked. And this year he's made some prophecies that I am going to talk about. But I have a problem. Are they guessing or prophecies? Is God speaking to him? Because what I believe is God never fails. If God says it's going to be A, it should be A. I don't see why God would say I am. God is all-knowing. This is why a lot of people are having problems with Avram ben Moshe. And it's crazy. Anyway, these are some of the prophecies Reverend Owusu Bempah actually came out with this year. And I'm going to read some of them. I am going to read some of his prophecies to you guys, and we just judge it. But I have a question. Last year, same time, 31st, Reverend Owusu Bempah made similar prophecies. We, the people, the citizens, if we should take all the prophecies he made in 2021, 31st December, how many of them came true? How many of them didn't come true? If most of the things he said God told him didn't come true, why then should we believe him again? And I'm not only singling out Reverend Owusu Bempah. There are many other prophets who do the same shit. You understand? If what Reverend Owusu Bempah or whoever it is said 2021 December 31st never came true, why should we give them the platform or the chance to come back and tell us the same thing again in 2022 December 31st? Can't we question them? This is what Avram ben Moshe is doing, and he's getting a lot of hate. But he's not wrong. He's questioning what you think is right and what you are trying to impose on me. Are you trying to tell me I should stay dumb, quiet, and just follow as you say. No. Anyway, let me just move back and tell you. These are some of the prophecies Reverend Owusu-Bempah actually made, came up with. And he said God spoke to him. I wasn't there. We shall see if God really spoke to him in that way. Now, these are the prophecies. So where is this? Excuse me. I got to read from my computer though. Where is this? Okay. Reverend Owusu-Bempah prophecies 2020. Actually, they came out 2022 December 31st. So here they go. 1. Local airplanes could be involved in accidents that will shock the nation. Is that a prediction? Or God says? I think if God says anything, it should be sure. Something that must happen. Sure. But if you say may be, could be, and if you put in clauses like if we don't do this, if we do this, if we do this, we have to pray, we have to do this, that, then you are telling me this God you are preaching or you are selling to me is actually not 100% one. You understand what I'm saying? Because I believe if God says this should happen, that should happen. Even if there should be some kind of something that you have to do for God to pardon you, I think the actual thing should happen, but maybe you could be saved. But then let's see. Is it going to happen? Are we going to see Ghanaian airplanes crash? Number 2, the world may experience another serious disease like COVID. May. The word may. Could. It's possible. It doesn't happen. So, is God saying that will happen, or God is saying, oh, I may let this happen to you people? Really? Anyway, let's see. Is that going to happen? There are many diseases already. So, when God was telling you this disease is going to come, why didn't he tell you, oh, this disease, I'm bringing these diseases onto you, my people, and when this disease comes, you can use this medicine, use this to heal yourself. God told you there's going to be a disease and he never gave you the remedy? Or is God saying this because he wants to punish the people? For God so loved the world. If God loved the world, why would he punish us though? Anyway, a prominent tree in the forest was chopped down. Anyway, all right. This is the prophecy about my grandpa. And quote and unquote prophecy. I mean, yeah, so this was from Reverend Owusu-Bempah. And I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'll have them on my Instagram, and you can check it out there. It's a lot. And there's one that actually caught my attention. So this man is making a prophecy that my grandpa will possibly pass away. But yeah. It wouldn't be a surprise if an 80-year-old man, a 70-year-old man dies. But what's the big deal? You should pray. If God has given you 70 years and your 70 years is up, I think he's going to take you either ways. But yeah, that's what he said. A prominent person is going to die. Christo Asafu, people should, oh, come on, bro. We're not kiss anymore. And this one says, U.S. branded planes were shooting missiles at a Dragon. And anyway, Dragon, is this spiritual? Okay. Who is the Dragon that the U.S. is going to war with? Is he trying to say the U.S. is going to fight China or whatever? Anyway, I don't know what he's talking about, but then let's see. Deadly food in Ghana. Deadly floods. Deadly floods in Ghana. Floods always happen every year. Last year there were floods. So it's nothing new. It happens. And it's not because God is doing. Cities are cities. Most of the cities are congested. A place like Accra, there are so many places that are congested. There are no passage, trenches, ways for water passage. So, I mean, if there's any heavy rain, it's possible floods will happen. I mean, should God reveal this to you? Is God saying, anyway, I don't know. This is just human thinking. It's just like you are blocking the way of water. So if it floods, when there's any heavy rain, it's possible that there's going to be a flood. Anyway, lots of accidents in 2023. The same. We had it last year. What do we do now? What's the remedy? These are human things. Human overspeeding, drinking, drunk driving. All these things should stop. The government should create better roads for cars to pass. It's not about God says, God says, God says. Human thinking. God has given us heads, brains, heart to think and have emotions, be passionate. We have to think. We have to think that the life we have is expensive, so we just shouldn't joke with them. It's not about God says, God says, God says, God says there's going to be a lot of accidents. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Come on, bro. We engage no more. And this one, a lot of youth will die. Come on, it has started. The youth are dying. It's not new. It's nothing new. A lot of them. How many? Did God give you a figure? I mean, to me, even if you say 10, it's a lot. To me, 1, not a lot. But if you say 10, it's a lot. So what do you mean by a lot? Last year, the youth died. It's nothing new, bro. And issues of occultism, it has been there since. I mean, this is blah, blah, blah. I mean, come on. A possible coup in Ghana, it happened. We saw it. 2020, there was something like that. It's nothing new. I think it was actually before 2020. There was something like that. A possible coup, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's see. And another prominent Ghanaian will go abroad to seek medical attention and may not return. Okay, I mean, let's see. Last year, we had similar things happening. And what's this? Lots of policemen will... Oh, last year, they were... I mean, it's more like the same prophecies they made. It's back. They're back. Civil wars will be reported all across the world. It's happening. It's going on. Civil wars are going on all over the world now. It's nothing new, bro. It's nothing new. Anyway, and this one says, there shall be lots of marriages. Oh, God. God told you there will be lots of marriages? Really? Oh, Charlie. Some of these prophecies, when you read them, you listen to them, it's more like, these guys are making fun of us. So anyway, according to him, God is telling him this. I don't know. I wasn't there. Let's see. But we have to compare the previous prophecies he came out with. How many of them happened? What occurred? And then we just oppose it to what he's saying now. If what you said previously never came true, why do we have to give you that attention and ear to listen to what you are saying now? It is there. Please remember, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a video on the channel. This is Radio Xposed. Like I tell you, we're coming your way with a lot. So why don't you just subscribe to the channel, please? Hit the notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a video on the channel. You know what I'm saying? When you do it like that, you are helping us. You're motivating us. That is a way of telling me, keep up what you're doing, good or bad. If it's bad, you can put down your comments in the comment section. You tell me what I need to do right for you. Because all this I'm doing, I'm not doing for myself. I'm doing for you, my viewers. And I respect each one of you, your opinions. Just put it down in the comment section. If I have to do any correction, I'm going to do it right away. Because all I do here is for you. And like I said, we're coming your way with a blog site, a website where we can actually be posting a lot of things on there. And if you want to have more access to us, you can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. This has been the show today. Peace. I'm out.